Seth Meyers is offering a surprisingly candid prediction about the future of late-night television, and it's not exactly optimistic. In a recent interview, The Late Night with Seth Meyers host opened up about where he sees the genre heading, and more strikingly, when he thinks the long-standing format may reach its inevitable end. Meyers, who has hosted NBC's Late Night since 2014, said that while he still enjoys doing the show, he doesn't believe late-night talk shows as we know them will exist in the next decade. "I think it's got about 10 years left," Meyers said plainly. Maybe less. The comment came during a podcast appearance where Meyers was asked about the changes he's seen in the industry, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes, and the evolving habits of younger audiences who rarely watch live TV. "We've already seen the ground shift," Meyers said. "People don't watch television the same way. They watch YouTube. They watch clips. They binge. And late night was designed for a world that doesn't exist anymore, a world where people came home, turned on their TVs, and wanted something to help them unwind before bed." He added that while the format has found a second life on digital platforms, it's not the same, and it doesn't guarantee the survival of traditional broadcast shows. "It's weird," Meyers continued. "Our monologues do millions of views online, which is great. But that's not how these shows were originally built. They were built to fill 11:30 to 12:30 every night on linear TV. And now we're trying to retrofit them for TikTok and Instagram." Meyers isn't the only host expressing concern. In recent years, several prominent late-night hosts have either walked away or reshaped their shows entirely. James Corden ended The Late Late Show in 2023. Trevor Noah left The Daily Show the same year. And earlier in 2024, Jimmy Kimmel hinted that his current contract may be his last. The late-night landscape is clearly shifting, from format to tone to platform. Meyers emphasized that he doesn't think the shows are bad or broken. Instead, he sees the medium as one that belongs to a different time. "I still think there's value in smart political satire, in talking to authors and comedians and elevating new voices," he said. "But I also think the window for how people want to consume that has changed. And I don't think networks are going to keep investing in a format that doesn't fit their model anymore." He also acknowledged that younger viewers, particularly Gen Z, are less invested in late-night tradition. They don't care who the desk guest is. They care about the viral moment, the game, the clip. And that's fine. That's how media works now. But it means the old structure of these shows becomes less and less relevant. Despite his prediction, Meyers made clear that he remains committed to late night for the foreseeable future and still enjoys working with his team. He even expressed hope that the format can evolve into something new, perhaps shorter, more digitally native, or even entirely streaming-based. "There will always be a place for smart, funny people to comment on the world," he said. "But the idea of 5 or 6 men in suits behind desks telling jokes at 11:30? That's not going to last forever." Reactions to Meyers' comments have been mixed. Some fans agreed, citing the declining ratings across all networks and their own shifting habits. Others pushed back, saying the format still holds cultural value and could be revitalized with more diverse hosts and fresh voices. One social media user wrote, "He's not wrong, but I'll miss it when it's gone. Late night was part of my routine for years." Another tweeted, "The fact that Meyers is willing to be this honest makes me respect him even more. He's not pretending everything's fine. He sees the writing on the wall." Still, not everyone sees the death of late night as a loss. Some argue that the genre has become too corporate, too formulaic, and too predictable. "It's been the same show for 60 years, one critic wrote. Maybe it's time for something new." Regardless of what the future holds, Meyers' remarks mark a rare moment of honesty from someone inside the industry, someone who, rather than clinging to nostalgia, seems ready to embrace the inevitable evolution of entertainment.